Tony Abbott has lobbed a hand grenade at colleagues, launching a savage attack on the Prime Minister and the party's direction. The situation has now descended into open hostilities, with high-ranking Liberals lining up to slam their former leader.
Tony Abbott alone and increasingly isolated after another shot at Malcolm Turnbull in a very uncivil war.
The risk is that we will drift to defeat if we don't lift our game.
Malcolm Turnbull tried to laugh it off, but didn't find it funny.
I'm not going to be distracted by outbursts like that. It's sad.
Matthias Cormann was loyal to Tony Abbott to the very end, but not anymore.
It was deliberately destructive. It was completely unhelpful. He was not trying to help our cause or help our country. It was quite self-indulgent.
Matthias Cormann has described it and characterised it perfectly, succinctly and accurately.
It was, from Tony Abbott, a scathing assessment of government policy and performance, describing the coalition as Labor light, saying spending and immigration should be slashed and the renewable energy target dumped.
It is inconsistent with the record of the Abbott government.
It's one thing to attack Labor. It's another thing to get our own policy right.
Today, Tony Abbott told 9 News, as former leader, it's his duty to keep the party on the right track.
I'm not in the business of taking pot shots at my colleagues.
Is Malcolm Turnbull the best person for the job?
Look, he's the Prime Minister. He's the Prime Minister.
Malcolm Turnbull has your full support?
Absolutely. I support the leader of the government.
Senior ministers circle the wagons around Malcolm Turnbull.
The last time Tony Abbott was leader, one of the last polls had him at 30% to Bill Shorten's 48% as preferred Prime Ministers.
Even Liberals who'd supported Tony Abbott are losing patience. One said he was wrecking, but only damaging himself, that the outburst helped Malcolm Turnbull. Most agree none of it helps the government, and to underline the tensions, one MP told me, after tearing down a first-term Prime Minister, the Turnbull supporters have reaped what they sowed. Another suggested it was deliberate, time to weaken Malcolm Turnbull in the latest news poll due early next week. Lane Calcutt, 9 News.